There is a story of my mother telling me that I couldn't use the dishwasher in the new home that I moved to. And I said, why? Well, you can't put the meat and the dairy together. So I, being the kind of independent person, called the rabbinical council. And the rabbi sent me downstairs to see the heat on the boiler. How hot is the temperature? I don't remember the actual number, but I came back and I told him the amount. And he said, well, if you put in the meat separately and then put in a whole wash without anything in the dishwasher, then you can put in the dairy. So I called my mother, and my mother said to me, that wasn't a good rabbi. My name is Marlene Schoen. I grew up in a very Orthodox home. My recollection of being a Jewish girl was that it was required that I go to Hebrew school. When I'm 13, my parents wanted me to be bas mitzvahed, and I was very shy. I didn't want to have anybody pay attention to me, and I said, no, I won't do it. But there could have been another reason. Over the years, when I went to holidays with my father and my mother, I sat with my father. After the age of 12, my father said, today you have to sit with your mother. I said, why? So he said, now you're a young lady and the women sit together. I didn't understand that because I thought I was an individual. I felt that that was a rejection of my father and a rejection of the religion. And from then on, I was always questioning. And I questioned every ritual in the process of being in an Orthodox home. Why do we have to have a meat and dairy separate? My mother said, because it's tradition, the musical. So the ritualization of the Orthodox, more than I think conservative reform, threw me off. If you look at all religion, there are different gradations or sections. When it's a fundamentalist, it means you only look at rituals. There is no discussion. This is the way it is. You could say it's tradition, but it tends to put everything in little boxes. You can't have a discussion with people who think in a very strict attitude toward religion. Everybody should go to their place of worship and feel comfortable and be able to receive what everybody else receives. We're talking about equality between men and women, equality in what everything is offered. Oh, you can't do that because you're not equal. That's what I mean.